Here's a story that to me shows how bad many of our fellow U.S. citizens' diet is. On July 16th, 2017, in Raleigh, North Carolina, at the International Airport at Raleigh-Durham, a person who passed gas on an American Airlines plane on that Sunday afternoon forced all passengers off the jet. The incident happened when passengers on the flight became ill with nausea and headaches, according to a spokesperson with Raleigh-Durham International Airport. The flight, which was not identified by RDU officials, Raleigh-Durham International officials, landed at the airport at around 4 p.m. when this very atrocious and stinky, revolting incident happened. All the passengers were taken off the plane and the incident was investigated after it was determined that a passenger passed gas. And this is according to officials. However, later, authorities said that the incident was a quote-unquote medical call and directed all questions to Wake County Emergency Services. Ross Feinstein, a spokesperson for the airline, released a statement that said, "We did have an aircraft from Charlotte to RDU, Raleigh-Durham International, this afternoon that landed at 2:19 p.m. and arrived at the gate at 2:21 p.m. Eastern Time. That is currently out of service for an actual mechanical issue and odor in the cabin, but it's not due to past gas as mentioned," is what they said. Now, this situation is very, very strange, and it is one that just leaves me thinking, is it really possible for someone on a typical airline flight, on a typical size plane, not on a large plane, but a typical plane that flies nationally, is it possible for someone to fart and to cause the whole plane to be toxic and for people to become sick and to get headaches? And I think that it is possible, especially when you think about the diet that many Americans have. All the fast food, all of the junk food, all of the microwave food, all of the soda drinking with all of the sugars, all of the GMO foods, all of the foods filled with gluten, all of the foods filled with monosodium glutamate, with all the foods filled with high fructose glucose corn syrup. Yes, I think that this is certainly possible, regardless of what Mr. Ross Feinstein said later, after the officials had said that it actually had occurred because of a person on the plane farting, passing gas. Why they would come out later and say that the incident was not because of a person, but because of a mechanical problem is very strange as well, because authorities had also said that this was a medical call. And as the report was mentioning, that all questions were directed to Wake County EMS, Emergency Services. So we have a lot of misleading information here. And for whatever reason, it seems that the airline wants to cover up that actually someone was so stinky and putrefied on the inside that they caused a plane to have to be evacuated because of the toxic mess that came out of their bowels, while the airline wants to cover that up and not be forthcoming with the actual reason that I believe myself that probably happened. I don't know why they are doing that, but I will say that it is probably true. For the Top Cat's Pride and the Wild News Report, my name is Cue Pate. Thank you for stopping by.